India's #1 news channel moves to a new destination.
A never-seen-before news ecosystem in the history of India.
An unrivaled news studio that elevates the viewer experience. Unprecedented camera views
from a spectacular newsroom.
One-of-a-kind studio pods that takes you to an unseen digiverse.
A marvelous news station that echoes
Aspirations of New India. Get ready to be stunned by Asia's biggest news television station. CNN News 18 is here to pack a power punch. CNN News 18 is here to alter your digi perspective.
CNN News 18 is here
To revolutionize newscast.
CNN News 18 is here now and for the future. CNN News 18, Asia's biggest news TV station.
Namaste, Jai Hind, and welcome to this fantastic edition of The Right Stand. This Sunday evening, we're coming to you live from our new facilities here at CNN News 18, where we promise to give you a whole new experience in newscast and, of course, take television news coverage to an entirely new dimension. This is Asia's biggest news TV station that we're coming to you live from on this edition of The Right Stand. The spotlight first up on the story of Nuh, the violence. Was there a mastermind? Was it well coordinated? Is there a Jahangirpuri-like situation that's happening? The BJP taking up the cudgels against the Aadmi party, who have been quick on the counter to refute any interference or involvement in the violence that was unleashed on that 84 Kosi Yatra in Nuh, and that sparked violence around 6 to 7 districts of Haryana.
आप कैमरेज देख लीजिए, ये सारे वीडियो जो हैं ये उन टूल बूथों के हैं जहां मैं गया हूं, जिन टूलों से मैं निकला हूं। जाने के भी हैं और मेरे आने के भी हैं, और टेलीफोन पे मेरी बराबर बातें होती रही है तो मेरी सीडीआर निकाल ली जाएगी।
सवाल ये है कि जब भी आम आदमी पार्टी का कार्यकर्ता सामने आता है, दिल्ली दंगे हो चाहे वो हरियाणा के नूह के दंगे हो, आम आदमी पार्टी चुप्पी क्यों सामने होती है? अरविंद केजरीवाल के शब्द से मुझे एक शब्द क्यों नहीं निकलता? आज वो क्या कार्रवाई करेंगे? दिल्ली और देश सवाल पूछ रहा है।
So here's the twist, ladies and gentlemen. An FIR has been filed against an Aadmi party leader. News 18 has accessed this entire FIR copy. And let's try and get you the charges against the Aadmi party leader, Javed Ahmad. The first charge against Javed Ahmad is that he provoked the mob to attack. He had planned this. Charge 2 is 150 people actually carried the stones, ladies and gentlemen. So that's the other charge that has now come across against Javed Ahmad, the Aadmi party leader. And this rings off and reminds us of what happened with Jahangirpuri, where again an Aadmi party councillor's involvement came to the fore. Let's try and take you through the charges against Javed Ahmad and the FIR that we've accessed. What are the charges that are being made? We had already got you the FIR of the SHO that was filed at 2 a.m. the other day. It said 600 to 700 people from the Tauru village came. But what's the charge against Javed Ahmad? Javed Ahmad provoked a mob to attack. That's the first charge. The second charge is 150 people carried stones, iron rods and pistols. The third charge is that Javed ordered the mob to kill Bajrang Dal leader Pradeep Sharma. The fourth charge, 20 to 25 people attacked and started beating Pradeep up. Then charge 5, Pradeep was attacked with iron rods and sticks. So these charges then stand against Aadmi party leader Javed Ahmad, saying that in the garb of trying to or create unrest and call it a mob kind of violence, this was a planned attack and murder of Pradeep Sharma. This is what is the charge. But now listen into the counter coming in from the Aadmi party leader himself. He's saying it's a bit to defame me and my party. He says, I was not present at the violence site at all, so how can you blame me? Check my location and call records. I am not there. I am innocent and I did nothing wrong. And I am being falsely accused of a crime that I have not committed. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this echoes of what happened in Jahangirpuri and thereof in the Delhi riots and the Delhi violence. And once again, the Aam Aadmi Party leader had said, I was not present at the location. Not being present at the location and orchestrating and masterminding this, are these two aspects altogether? Is the BJP jumping the gun, or is the Aam Aadmi Party's counter not holding ground? These are two aspects that stand on. Siddharth Yadav of the BJP is with us, and Ravi Srivastava, also political analyst, leans towards the Aam Aadmi Party, with us. Namaste and Jai Hind, gentlemen. Thank you very, very much. Good to have you on a newscast or an edition of The Right Stand from the brand new facilities of the News18 network. But the tone and the reason why we are together is not very encouraging, Ravi Srivastava ji. This echoes of what happened in Jahangirpuri. The Aam Aadmi Party councillor there was involved, and later on too much of evidence has come which has been upheld in court. Here again an AAP leader and a targeted attack at a Bajrang Dal leader. 20 to 25 people attack Pradeep Sharma is what the FIR says, and these people and the name, the FIR mentions the name of Javed Ahmad, who is claiming I was not present. Him not being present and him orchestrating this, are these the same or are these two different things? Ravi Srivastava.
Anand, first of all, I have a full sympathy for the victim who has lost his life. It is unfortunate. It should not have happened. But at the same time, I would like to say that this has become almost a practice by the BJP leaders to accuse the AAP people. And who is making the accusation? Who had that Kapil Sharma who was standing his hand on the ACP during the Delhi riots and saying that we will do this and we will do that, and who becomes the vice president of the BJP in Delhi. So the Reuters are very much there. Here you have got a person, let me tell you, that nowadays the things have completely changed. There are forensics available. There are call records available. There are videos available. All those things are indicating here that he is being falsely accused. I come back to your Tahir Hussain charge also of Delhi riots. I saw next day of the riots, the media reporters were standing on the roof of Tahir Hussain, picking up a bottle and showing this is a petrol bomb, or this is a stone which were being pelted over there. What police will do? Let the police do the thorough. That's what the court alleged. That there is a shoddy probe in the Delhi riots. So you please allow the proper probe, let it happen there. Somebody is guilty, let him be brought to book. Nobody is defending him. But the fact is that at the prima facie, what is visible here is he was not physically present. And a charge of provoking from a long distance, I don't know that how.
No, but not being physically present, sir. You have in the past made so many allegations against so many people who are not physically present at a particular place, but they said they are the mastermind. They got it done. Now how suddenly the things are, the tone is different. One more point. Sir, Siddharth Yadav, is the BJP jumping the gun? Is there a desperation to name somebody from the Congress or the AAP and blame it on the opposition?
No, definitely not, Anand. It's very clear from very beginning what has been happening in this entire incident of no violence, that it is certain political parties. Anand, my voice is echoing. Can you fix that?
We'll sort it. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
So certain political parties, and especially certain leaders, if we begin from Maman Khan and we come down to Javed, they have been very actively not only just provoking such riots, but also being engaged in orchestrating what is happening. I totally do not agree with what Mr. Ravi was saying, because there are eyewitnesses to this. Nobody's jumping the gun. There are eyewitnesses of the incident wherein Mr. Ravi is booked now. And he incited the mob. There's CCTV footage and the investigation will go on. I don't find a reason why analysts like Mr. Ravi have to come out and without any proof just defend people who have been orchestrating and just coming out and saying.
But how are you blaming Javed Ahmad? How are you blaming Javed Ahmad, Siddharth? How is the BJP blaming? Because Raman Malik, I spoke to him earlier in the day, he said, मैं तो 2 दिन पहले इसके बारे में कह चुका हूँ. पुलिस की FIR में उनका नाम है. But if Javed Ahmad was not present there, why is he being named? That's the question.
Anand, that is a matter of investigation. The BJP is not filing anything. It's the police which is investigating the matter. More than 100 FIRs have been filed, 200 people have been arrested. And if in those arrests, in those FIRs, if Javed is also coming up, he would not be given a free pass just because he's an AAP leader. Rather, he must be exposed that AAP leaders are involved in such things. We have seen before. Tahir Hussain, Mr. Ravi was also defending him. How can you even defend person giving his building away, being there, throwing stones, making petrol bombs, and inciting the entire riot? And you're comparing it with some statement that came a day earlier. So you want to give a free pass to people who are actually participants in the riot?
Can I respond to him, please? Can I respond to him?
Mr. Ravi, please let me complete. You can come after that. So you want to give a free pass to people who are actively participating in riots and compare them to those who gave a statement, and it has been very widely investigated what Mr. Kapil Sharma's statement was. So I don't see a reason.
Kapil Mishra's statement at that point in time was when it was made, Ravi Srivastava, that is very offensive. But a councillor giving out their own building and having petrol bombs at the ready along with rocks and stones at the top of their building and saying, I don't know how it all materialized. Somebody just did some mantra and it all landed there, and somebody just came out there by chance and then they decided to throw it in what particular direction. All that doesn't matter, but somebody said something that is bigger. Sir, can you believe your own argument?
No, Anand, let the proper investigation, let the honorable court, the matter is sub judice, it is being examined in the court. Let us wait.
Now suddenly the matter is sub judice.
No, I'll tell you.
No, Kapil Mishra's statement there is is not sub judice, so can keep blaming it. But Tahir Hussain, and there is witnesses and there is corroboration and there is counter corroboration, there is arrest, but it is still sub judice.
Please allow me. More than 150 leaders of the AAP have been, booked for various charges, and more than 50 MLAs, and no charges were proved, and finally court had reprimanded the police. This is the situation. Because of vendetta, wait, sir. I did not interrupt you. You named some Mamman Khan. You did not name Bittu Bajrangi. You did not name Monu Manesar. Why? Because you want to polarize. Before 2024,
No. 1 minute. Raviji, Monu Manesar is wrong. He is guilty because of a video, but he was not present there. But Javed Ahmad is not wrong. He is not guilty because he was also not present there.
Anand, let me respond to that, please.
Sir, but his people or people have named him. His name has cropped up in the investigations, and his people have been are seen to be present there as per the FIR, and that's why he's been named. So that's wrong. Monu Manesar has not been present there. What's being called as a video that was leaked a few days ago, put out a few days ago, is been claimed as a year-old video or many days old video. But Monu Manesar is wrong, sir. Can you believe your own argument?
I say
either both are wrong, or both are not wrong, na?
Let the probe happen. What Mr. Bittu Bajrangi's videos are also wrong.
Correct.
What he is standing with Mr. Amit Shah is also wrong.
Anand, let me add to that. I just want to ask a simple question to Mr. Ravi.
Because you don't become partial, you don't become biased. You see to it, let the probe
but
happen.
then Raviji, you also have to practice what you preach, na?
Facts come out.
Are you practicing what you preach? Are you being unbiased?
Yes.
Are you being unbiased?
Of course, yes.
Are you being practical? Are you not taking sides? Are you not being partisan? Are you not giving somebody a clean sheet while trying to lay the blame squarely on another?
No,
are you not brazenly ignoring the FIR and eyewitnesses accounts?
No, whose statement is taken? Pawan Kumar. Pawan Kumar was with Pradeep. He was his man. He was his associate. And he is fixing somebody. So how can such a statement
Okay, Siddharth, respond. So you are taking the person who was attacked, his own accomplice who was standing there, who was his own aide, you are taking that account as truth, but you are unwilling to concede what the other person is trying to say. So the FIR itself, investigation itself biased. Siddharth Yadav.
No. Yes, Anand, I'll come to that. I just want to respond to what Mr. Ravi was saying earlier. My point is the comparison between Monu Manesar, Bittu Bajrangi and Maman Khan is fundamentally wrong. Nobody is saying Monu Manesar was right. Nobody is saying Bittu Bajrangi might be right. Nobody is saying that. But Maman Khan is an elected legislator from a party which has a national presence, a party which has ruled the country for 60 years. If that legislator goes down in the Vidhan Sabha and says, if you come to Mewat, हम आपको प्याज की तरह फोड़ देंगे. He comes down and says that. And a few months later, this happens there. People come out, go up on the hills, take AK-47s and start shooting the people. You
provocative
can't become
statement.
president. Mr. Ravi, I did not interrupt. Please let me complete.
No,
Mr.
such
Ravi.
provocative
Mr.
statements
Ravi,
are
please
made
let me
by
complete.
Anurag Thakur.
Mr.
Goli maro
Mr.
saale ko.
Ravi,
Sir, don't try and justify. Don't try and justify. Don't try and justify, Ravi Srivastava. Please don't try and justify. Yes, complete, Siddharth. I got to wind up.
Has got no meaning.
No, sir. No.
Who said what?
Here, it was aimed at a particular group of people, particular set of people, जिनको कहा कि आज की तरह फोड़ देंगे, जो देश के गद्दार हैं उनको गोली मार देंगे. It cannot be equated to what was said by certain people from either side. So don't try and draw parallels because it's politically convenient.
The violence happened in this area.
No. Sir, that's a very convenient argument to say. Nobody, please, don't. If you are claiming to be unbiased, then be unbiased, sir. My point is, sir, Tahir Hussein's home was there. Did those Molotov cocktails, those petrol bombs, those rocks, and those pellets? They all manufacture themselves out of nothing, out of thin air on his building. He did not even know why. And videos show him there, and videos show his brother there. Videos show everybody else, but Tahir Hussein is a clean man. All right. In this case, somebody puts out a video somewhere. That person is to be blamed, not the 600-700 people who came from Tauru village, as per the SHO, who saw his own colleague being fired at from the top of from the neighboring hills. People have taken set positions. All that happened in spontaneity. If I have to believe you, Raviji, can you believe your own logic, sir?
The police itself is at fault. There are so many questions on the police deployment.
Blame everybody. Other than looking at those people who are actually perhaps deliberately trying to. That's the allegation that they are deliberately trying to incite and stoke the flames.
When the NUH was burning, it was a
We will.
conspiracy by
No, sir. NUH started burning because 600 to 700 people came from nowhere, from the Tauru village, and from there they started attacking a yatra that was doing its rounds out of Chaurasi Kosi. That's where the whole fight started. Don't try and pass the buck on to anybody else. Those 600-700 people had no business coming there and disrupting the yatra and picking up the fight. That's where the crux of the matter is, sir. Nothing justifies that kind of action, sir. Ravi Srivastava, Siddharth Yadav, thank you very much. Moving on here, we got limited time and multiple things to actually traverse and cover, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take you through what happened on day 4 of the Gyanvapi survey, what the Archaeological Survey of India so far has found on day 4. So day 3 and day 4 they got into the at this point they've started the imaging process. They have also found, and at this point they've found a 4 feet idol. That's what they've found in the Gyanvapi Parisar, in that area. Artifacts have been found on the idol. That's another thing. A 2 feet trishul has also been found in that Tekhana, in that area. 5 urns or a kalash have also been found. Lotus marks on the walls of the basement have also been found. Broken statues and pillars have been seen in the basement. Idol of a half animal, half deity. Half animal, half deity that is being equated to a Narsimha Devta has been seen on the western wall of the Gyanvapi Parisar, and they're saying images of a crocodile or evidence of a crocodile, something has also been seen. Harishankar Jain ji, advocate on part of the Hindu side, is joining us. Harishankar Jain ji, namaste. How would you see the survey so far? Now they are using advanced imaging techniques that can give 3D representation, and it's directly connected to satellite. Today this imaging has begun. What all has been found today on day 4? Harishankar ji, can you hear me?
Yes, बताइए.
हाँ, हरिशंकर जी, आज 4th डे. जी नमस्ते, मैं आनंद नरसिम्हन बोल रहा हूँ. आपको मेरी आवाज आ रही है? मैं बस जरा चेक कर रहा हूँ आपके साथ.
हाँ बिल्कुल आ गई.
जी, थैंक यू. आज डे 4 क्या-क्या ASI की सर्वे ने क्या-क्या पाया है और कब तक उन्होंने सर्वे किया और कहां-कहां सर्वे किया सर?
देखिए, kindly excuse me, I will not say anything. What has been found today or yesterday or in the survey, because the matter is going on in the Supreme Court and it is for the SI to say or to disclose. But one thing is certain, that SI survey is very successful and we are sure that whatever we have said in our application and what we apprehend, that will come out. You will see very shortly that very big thing. We will prove the Shiva temple, old Shiva temple, that will be proved. It will prove to the hilt that actually the old building was demolished and the present structure has been raised. It will be proved, no doubt. And the SI survey is very much fruitful and it will give light to the entire issue. And I think that SI will have photographs through GPR survey and by employing other methods. And everything beneath the earth, that will come on the fore. It is certain.
Now,
and whatever is coming has been found by SI. You are already showing on TV and that is very much visible. But for certain reasons, I will not say anything.
But
what has been found.
But will the ASI survey, are you happy, are you convinced that it will corroborate what the survey commissioner had reported when the district judge had allowed the survey? Varanasi court had allowed a survey under the aegis of a district court commissioner. There were certain points which were highlighted which necessitated the ASI to come and survey. So are all those aspects going to be opened? And there were certain portions at that time you didn't get access to. Have both sides and the ASI been given access to those portions also, including the Taikhana?
Yes, SI will have survey in Taikhanas, that is cellars beneath the earth, and will the western wall, beneath the western wall, everything will be found. And I have said much before, and even today I am saying, that number of artifacts of Hindu temple will come out, and the Muslims, they want to hide everything. That is why they are opposing throughout this survey. They do not want. And then no, that a very big thing is lying beneath the earth. That will come on fore. And very soon, I think that SI will be able to get all the facts.
One of the other aspects is, Harishankarji, is there a possibility that some of the structures may have been modified or changed post 1991 also? Because jo jahan tha wo wahi rahega was the condition. But could that also come to the fore, that certain points or certain parts of this parisar could have been altered?
देखिए इसमें दो बातें हैं
जी.
There are two things. Our claim is that present structure must be removed from that place and it should be given to Hindus for construction of temple. Number one. We want the removal of the entire structure of so-called mosque. Number two. The question is, if it is proved that it has a religious character of a Hindu temple, then the court will give us. The court will give us, and we will prove that religious character of the building in question is of a Hindu temple, not from today, but from thousands, lakhs of years, from Treta Yuga. It was founded by Lord Shiva himself.
Right.
That will come out, and the Place of Worship Act is being half-heartedly being read, and Muslim side is creating unnecessary things which are not warranted. Confusion, unnecessary confusion. Act clearly says the religious character shall be maintained. If the building has a religious character of a temple, it will be a temple. If you are occupying and going on performing namaz, that will not change the nature of the building, the religious character of the building. Number one. Number two, if it is proved, suppose it is proved that it was a Hindu temple, and Hindu temple was demolished. Then the present structure was constructed. Then I put a question as to how it can be mosque, either under Hindu law or under Muslim law. Hindu law says once deity is established, that deity will continue forever. If the deity is property, even the ruler cannot take it. The Hindu law. Muslim law says,
Right.
Mullah Muhammad law clearly says that you cannot have a mosque at the property of another. It can't be.
Right.
Every Maulana, every Hafiz, every cleric of Islamic law, they admit this fact. But when the question of implementation comes, they avoid. They back out.
But you agree,
Because
I'm running out of time, Harishankarji, but you agree that the bigger test is on the 29th of August because the court has still kept open the maintainability aspect of this entire suit under Rule 7.
Yes, that petition is likely to be listed on 26 September, not 29th.
Okay.
26 September. The order is listed on 26 September.
Right.
And no question of any fear. Kindly consider one thing. I may tell you one thing. There is pleading.
Right.
And there is ample evidence that up to 1993 and much before 1947,
Right.
Hindus had been worshipping at the place in question.
Right.
So then there is no question of applicability of Place of Worship Act.
Okay.
That is written by High Court. That is
Got it.
finding of the High Court. And that is why their claim has been rejected.
Right. Harishankarji, I've run out of time tonight on the show. Thank you very much for your time. We'll continue to track the developments as the ASI continues its survey. Winding up this edition of The Right Stand, the special edition to get you a sneak peek on this special Sunday into our new facilities, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're enjoying the coverage and the visual delight that we're promised to keep just improving in the days to come. Thank you very, very much. I'm going to make my way out. And as we walk out, have a look at this brand new facility where we promise to take newscast to a brand new dimension. Bye for now.
Co-powered by
CNN News 18 is here.
To revolutionize newscast.
CNN News 18 is here now and for the future. CNN News 18, Asia's biggest news TV station. India's #1 news channel moves to a new destination.
A never seen before news ecosystem in the history of India.
An unrivaled news studio that elevates the viewer experience. Unprecedented camera views
From a spectacular newsroom.
one-of-a-kind studio pods that takes you to an unseen digiverse.
A marvelous news station that echoes
Aspirations of New India. Get ready to be stunned by Asia's biggest news television station. CNN News 18 is here to pack a power punch. CNN News 18 is here to alter your digi perspective.
CNN News 18 is here.
To revolutionize newscast.
CNN News 18 is here now and for the future. CNN News 18, Asia's biggest news TV station. India's #1 news channel moves to a new destination.
A never seen before news ecosystem in the history of India.
An unrivaled news studio that elevates the viewer experience. Unprecedented camera views
From a spectacular newsroom.
one-of-a-kind studio pods that takes you to an unseen digiverse.
A marvelous news station that echoes
Aspirations of New India. Get ready to be stunned by Asia's biggest news television station. CNN News 18 is here to pack a power punch. CNN News 18 is here to alter your digi perspective.
CNN News 18 is here.
To revolutionize newscast.
CNN News 18 is here now and for the future. CNN News 18, Asia's biggest news TV station. India's #1 news channel moves to a new destination.
A never-seen-before news ecosystem in the history of India.
An unrivaled news studio that elevates the viewer experience. Unprecedented camera views
From a spectacular newsroom.
one-of-a-kind studio pods that takes you to an unseen digiverse.
A marvelous news station that echoes
Aspirations of New India. Get ready to be stunned by Asia's biggest news television station. CNN News18 is here to pack a power punch. CNN News18 is here to alter your digi-perspective.
CNN News18 is here
To revolutionize newscast.
CNN News 18 is here now and for the future. CNN News 18, Asia's biggest news TV station. India's #1 news channel moves to a new destination.
A never-seen-before news ecosystem in the history of India.
An unrivaled news studio that elevates the viewer experience. Unprecedented camera views
from a spectacular newsroom.
one-of-a-kind studio pods that takes you to an unseen digiverse.
A marvelous news station that echoes
Aspirations of New India. Get ready to be stunned by Asia's biggest news television station. CNN News18 is here to pack a power punch. CNN News18 is here to alter your digi-perspective.
CNN News18 is here
To revolutionize newscast.
CNN News 18 is here now and for the future. CNN News 18, Asia's biggest news TV station. India's #1 news channel moves to a new destination.
Hello and welcome to Now Showing. I'm Atika Farooqi and I am wondering, why can't we meet more often than this? Why mostly Saturdays and Sundays? And then I realized that weekdays are wired differently, isn't it? You are less spacey and you're more easy peasy on the weekends. And that's why this weekend and in this episode I've got a lot for you. It's a delicious mix of good and better content. Let me show you a highlight of the content that we have for you in the next half hour. Kalkut is a